Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I think you can see by the title the two games I'm going to be talking about. And I feel that it's not even a fair comparison when you're talking just content alone. Fuel by far beats out Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. And that's something where I'm like, today, hopefully if they do decide to either remaster or remake or come out with a sequel, regardless, the day when that happens, when they decide to come out with another Fuel game, I feel like that will probably be a game where if it gets the right media attention, and then on top of that, if it's like, same map size, a gang of content, I'm just saying, I think that game would be more in comparison, or would be more so able to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. But currently, right now, where Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is at, I'm like, nah, I can't say that that game's right now. It's in a position to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6, and that game hasn't even came out yet. So that's why I'm like, but Fuel, that would be the game where it's like I would rather see that than to see, I guess, any furthermore development of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, because it's just, my thing is this: the game's been out for 3 months. What have they done besides add a map to the game? Like, I don't get me wrong, I think that's dope. You're giving me more abilities to like race around, but if we're talking on the video game Fuel, fam, they didn't even need to add a map. Like, no, let me just take you guys from that time frame where I remember I was playing a lot of Fuel. That was like I had to say, that was the one game that got me back into retro gaming, because I was doing everything in my power to find that game. All right, I'm gonna talk on that versus when I wanted to talk on or not talk, but play Test Drive Unlimited 2. And I'm like, because I can tell you guys that right now, it was a game that I actually forgot that I owned digitally. I think I went out and got me a Xbox 360 just so I could play some other games. But yeah, Test Drive Unlimited 2, it didn't stand out. And even with Solar Crown, both those games didn't stand out compared to Fuel on so. Alright, so just to take you guys back to that time frame of when I very first played Fuel. So when Fuel, because for those that don't know what Fuel is, that's a video game where I'm like, I can stream that game for the whole duration of my stream. And let's just say if I just wanted to just go around the map and just explore, fam, the map size in that game is huge, bruh. It is. Let me just see real quick what the map size is in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown and then in Fuel. So first thing, let's look at what is the map size in the video game Fuel. Approximately 5,560 square miles. Fam, I'm trying to think. I can't even think of a video game that has a big giant, because they have it where there's like an area where it just looked like a whole nuke hit it. They got a mountain area. They got like other types of areas in that game. I'm like, Fuel, I think that game went down in history as one that they said, which is roughly the size of the U.S. state of Connecticut. I'm like, fam, how did they even manage to develop a map size that big? I just remember when I played that game for the first time, and I was trying to drive from the top of the map all the way to the bottom of the map, fam, because I think they said that it takes like an hour and a half or something like that to drive from one side of the map to the other side of the map in the very first crew game. That's how long it took me just to get from the top of the map all the way to I wasn't even at the middle part of the map. And it took me an hour and a half. Now, maybe I was driving slow, and maybe I could have, if I just drove straight, then I probably could have went. But I'm like, fam, even I feel that just driving straight and all, it's going to still take you. I wonder how long, do they say, let me ask ChatGPT, how long will it take? Maybe they might know, maybe they might not know. But anyways, how long would it take to drive from one side of the map to another, to the end of the map in the video game Fuel? Let's just see what they say. In the game Fuel, known for having one of the largest open world maps in gaming history, then they say 14,400 square kilometers. that, and I'm like, I guess for those that go by kilometers, but anyways, it can take significant amount of time to traverse the map. Driving from one corner to the other without interruptions typically takes 2 to 3 hours depending on the vehicle you choose and the route you take. So, and there's like, so then they asked me, have you tried or considered doing full map drive yourself? It could be a cool challenge, especially if you stream it. How do they know I plan on streaming it? Oh, ChatGPT knows me. I'm like, dang, bro, I didn't realize they knew me like that. I'd be asking them a lot of different streaming questions. So, but anyways, but yeah, it's like, that's how, and I wonder, how long, okay, so, can you give me the time for, test drive unlimited solar crown? Let's see what they say. So there was like solar crown release. There's like, okay, hold on. So because they had like a bunch of different things that popped up. So there's like, for instance, if you drive an average of 100 kilometers per hour, it would take about 5.5 hours to cover the entire, but no, so that's, yeah, to cover the entire map. Well, okay, how long would it take to cover the whole map in fuel? Because I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm like, nah. To cover the entire map in fuel, including 20 to 30 hours, bruh. That is crazy. That is insane. 20 to 30 hours to just cover that whole game. So I would have to do like a 24-hour stream or something. And then, like they said, depending on the vehicle that I choose, I would have to choose the fastest vehicle in the game, which I don't even know what it is. And then I would have to like travel like every single inch of that map. And I just remember there is this one channel, and I'm like, man, they used to be such a goated channel. But anyways, there's this channel called Achievement Hunter, and I think their video, I wonder if those videos are still up of them playing the video game Fuel. Let me just look, because if you guys, you can watch videos of me playing it, you can watch videos of Achievement Hunter playing it. But anyways, let me just see. Let's play Fuel. Let's just, yeah, they still got that video up, because yeah, that video, I'm saying, like, it was one of those videos where it's like, wow, and them guys, they sat down and played that game for almost 2 hours. So they did numerous videos. So they just did 3, and I think after adding up all those times, so there's like an hour and 54 minutes, so then there was like an hour and 49 minutes, so there was like, so what, it's like, so it's 1 hour or 2, so like 3 hours there, for maybe even 5 hours. And I'm like, yeah, that's something where I'm like, dang, bruh. Like, I find that insane that it would take you that much time. So when we're talking map size, like, yeah, they might have you beat out by the amount of cars. I want to hold on for a second. How many cars are in the video game Fuel? Let's just see. There are, okay, so I will, but that was the thing, they didn't even have licensed cars, so, and I imagine, like, yeah, Fuel, that was a video game where it's like, it wasn't popular until people, like, I'd have to say Achievement Hunter, when they start doing videos on it, and probably when some other, YouTubers start doing videos on it, so, yeah, I'll say, yeah, Test Drive got them beat by, cars, but they don't even have like licensed vehicles. It was like, it kind of looked like some well put together like Mad Max type vehicles or something, because it was like in a post-apocalypse world and things. So yeah, they didn't really have like I'm trying to think, I don't remember ever seeing, but that was the thing, I never got a chance to explore the whole map, so I don't even know if that game has buildings or not. Like, I found, so anyways, all right, just let me just get you back to that time frame. So anyways, I remember I got the one racing game, Grid 2. So I got Grid 2. I was out on a vacation in Louisiana. I remember we went to New Orleans. There was a GameStops out there. I got Grid 2. Wasn't feeling it that much, but I was like, I did see videos of the video game Fuel. Now, I can't remember if it was Achievement Hunter that played it, or I just was seeing stuff on it, but regardless, I seen a video on it, and I was like, I gotta get this game. Traded in Grid 2, made my mom upset, because yeah, Grid 2, it wasn't like it was no cheap game. It was like, I got it when the game just came out, so of course my mom's gonna be upset. They're like, you just traded in this game, and you just had me go out and buy it. And it's like, the funny thing is, I have the game today. I'm trying to think, did I use my own money when I bought that? I think I did, because I'm like, I can't remember when I bought Grid 2. Hold on for a second, because I think no, I don't have Steam open. I would have checked Steam, but anyways, regardless. But no, I did play Grid 2. But no, so anyways, had Fuel, played a crap ton of it. enjoyed it, and then eventually I was like, yeah, it was just one of those games I did end up trading in. I shouldn't have traded it in because I was like, I knew I would have wanted to play it again and stuff. But anyways, so I go and get me an Xbox Series X. So this is, yeah, fast forward 2020. I get me an Xbox Series X. I was looking through the games, and then that was one game that crossed my mind. I'm like, dang, it's been a minute since I seen stuff on that game. So anyways, went ahead and looked to see if it was available to be purchased. It wasn't, but it was playable. Like, you can play it on the Xbox Series X. It's just that you can't purchase it on the Xbox Series X. Why, I don't know. But anyways, so I found this retro game store, not the one that I be shopping at a lot now, but there is another retro game store that was in Washington where I was like, okay, let me go ahead and check it out. So I go up there. Man, when I tell you guys they had like a gang of video games, they had a gang of video games. Like, I don't think they no, they actually, I think they had more than the store that I be shopping at now. Like, they had like stacks of video games. I should have just went in there and just went crazy. And I'm like, cause no, I'm saying like more so with just buying things, not like tearing the place up. I'm like, let me just correct myself. Went crazy by buying a bunch of different games in there, cause they had a gang of games. I was like, man, there was games I hadn't seen. Like, they had Forza Motorsport 3 and 4, I believe. They had like a gang of games up there. So, but I was looking everywhere for Fuel, bruh, and I could not find that game. And I was like, dang, bruh. So anyways, I got to look in the PlayStation 3 section. And this was something that I wasn't even thinking of when I at the time being, because I'm like, if I probably would have thought about it, I possibly could have saved myself some money with buying the games and stuff. And but I think eventually I probably would have went out and got me an Xbox 360 and stuff, so it wouldn't have changed any. Well, I mean, because no, it's like because the thing is, yeah, I don't think I would have bought the game on Xbox 360 if I already had it on the PlayStation 3 and stuff. But no, anyways. But I do like the fact that I can play the game on my Xbox Series X. I don't know why PlayStation 5, they're like weird about it. You can stream PlayStation 3 games, you just can't put the disc in and start playing them. Weird. But anyways, but yeah, so they did have the game on PlayStation 3, and I'm like, okay, you know what? If they do ever have any PlayStation, because I think I asked them if they had any PlayStation 3s in stock, and they said no. So I was like, dang, bro. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I guess I'll come back up here, whenever, see if you guys got the game and stuff. So anyways, then there was another day when I went up there. The store was closed down. Then I think there was a day where I was going past that store. I seen that it was like closed down permanently. Like, they took down the sign, all that stuff. And I'm like, bruh, I'm like, the one and only time I could have had a chance of getting that game, and I'm like, I can't even get it. So anyways, seeing that Amazon had like, somebody had like the game, and it was like I don't know if it was like if it was refurbished, or if it was like brand new and not like out of the package. I can't remember, because I don't remember like unwrapping no paper and stuff from it, but any like that plastic wrap. But anyways, no, I was all like, okay, cool, let me just go ahead and buy it on there. Paid some money for it. I don't know if I'm able to check, because it's been some time. I'm like, let me go ahead and go on Amazon and see if they should have like a thing of all your like purchases and stuff. Yeah, let's see, because you can actually search it. Okay, cool. So I had spent, let me see how much money I spent on that game. $58. And this is a game that came out back in 2009, I believe. I think this game, it came out some time ago, but yeah, 2009, and I'm like, dang, bro, why am I paying $50, yeah, what, $58 for a game that came out back in 2009? I'm like, man, that's insane. So, anyways, I went ahead, I purchased it, and man, it was like putting that game in and playing it for the first time in years. It felt so good playing that game. I can tell you guys right now, like, when I played Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown for the first time, it wasn't that same experience. Like, I remember when I played the demo, and I thought it was decent, but I was like, okay, hopefully what this is just a demo, and then when the game does come out, it's something else. And I think I even remember playing the demo and saying, like, yeah, hopefully the game has an offline mode when it comes out. It just seemed like that just went in one ear and out the other, and they're all like, oh, well, let's just still come out with an online. So I had said that beforehand. So I'm like, you guys had more, and I wonder when did I play that demo, because it was definitely some time ago. Hold on for a second. I can't remember if I uploaded it on my main channel or on my gaming channel, but regardless, it was like, I just remember playing that game, and it's like, bro, come on now. Hold on for a second. Test drive the cars. So that was when the game had came out, but did I plan test drive for the second time. I'm trying to think, was this the demo or was this the game? I think that was when the game fully released. I can't remember if I played the. Oh, so no, I did. That was back in June. So that was when I had did that video, and I don't even know when exactly. I'm trying to think. Does it have like a time frame? So yeah, I recorded that video on June 6th. And you mean to tell me that you guys had pretty much. So wait a minute. 3 months. It's like you guys, it just seems like it's a bad luck thing with that 3 month stuff, because it's like that first month, then it was like, okay, yeah, let's just release the demo. All right, they can't really tell what the game's gonna be. 3 months later, game release, it bombs. 3 months later, you guys still ain't did nothing. What's gonna happen after these next 3 months? So I'm saying it's like I'm like in 3 months from now, you guys better did something with this game, because if not, I'm like, fam, then I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, another Fuel video game could come out right now, and I'm like, even if it was on some stuff where they was like, and you know what, no, I wonder if they probably don't have it where I can see how many people are playing Fuel right now on Steam. Probably ain't a lot. I'm like, I honestly, it would Steam player count. I don't see people playing this game, not right now. One person is in game playing Fuel on PC. Wow. I thought it wasn't even going. There's like 2 in a 24-hour peak, and then 227 all-time peak. I mean, I guess that's good and stuff. But hold on for a second. Let me see. Test drive unlimited. Okay, there it goes. Because I'm like, it's still saved from when I last played it and stuff. So anyways, 102 players in game right now, and I'm like, their all-time peak for Fuel was it was 11 and a half years ago, but 227. So at one point in time, Fuel, like, if that talking on that particular day, and then your guys' game right now, 102 players are in the game, and I'm like, yeah, you guys had 20 in a 24-hour peak, 436 players, and 5,305, and I think that was just because the game released. But my thing is this though, your current players can't even match with the all-time peak of what Fuel was years ago. And I imagine that it's like, yeah, I feel like if that game were to get re-released right now, oh yeah, definitely people would be playing it more than they would be playing Test Drive. And I'm like, even if they came out with a remastered version or part 2, regardless, I just know that game would definitely beat out Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So yeah, that's why I'm like, you guys, I'm like, if you got games from like back then being compared to you guys now, I'm like, I'm saying it's one of those things you guys sit down and think about it. We got to do something to our game, because if games from 2009 still stand till this day, I'm just saying, like, if it comes down between playing Fuel or Test Drive, I'm playing Fuel. All right, so. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.